Okay, it's Mr. Allred. This is linear equation practice problem 2, and this is working out the solution. The problem was 0.73x plus 0.42 times the quantity of x minus 2, all equal to 0.35x. So in the hierarchy or the steps that I have given you to work through these problems, there's no fractions. Yes, decimals are like fractions, but all decimals are already in a common form. So they're not like fractions where they could have various portions. So let's see here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to notice that there is this parentheses, and I'm going to use a distributive property. So start off with the distributive property. Okay, so I'm going to multiply, but I'm going to bring things down, so I'll have 0.73x. I'm going to distribute at 0.42, so when I multiply that times x, it'll be 0.42x. And when I multiply it by 2, it's going to be negative 2, it'll be negative 0.84. And that'll be equal to 0.35x. So I got a lot of x's floating around here, but after all the parentheses are gone, I'm able to move things around. But first thing I like to do is I like to collect like terms. And I notice that on the left-hand side, I have this 0.73x and 0.42x. And feel free to pick up a calculator. 0.73 plus 0.42, 1.15x minus 0.84 equal to 0.35x. So I have x's on both sides, but I only have non-x's on the left-hand side. So depending on how you think, you can do whatever you like here. But I'm going to add, subtract across the equal sign. And I'm going to move the 1.15x just so I don't have to move the 0.84. So I'm going to subtract 1.15x from both sides. Okay. So on the left hand side it will cancel out. Now on the left hand side all I'm left with is negative 0.84. On the right hand side I've got my calculator, 0.35 minus 1.15. And I get negative 0.8x. And now this time I have a coefficient in front of the x, the negative 0.8. So I'm going to divide by the coefficient. That's the number in front of the variable. So I'm going to divide both sides by negative 0.8. So it cancels out on the right. And my negatives will cancel out on the left. But definitely I'm going to have a x equal. So I'm going to have my final answer. So 0.84 divided by 0.8 gives me 1.05. And there's many different things I could change as far as getting to this answer. But that's one way we go through our steps. And once again, if you want to check yourself, you could take your 1.05 all the way back to the beginning. You have actually 3 different places to plug it in. So you got to make sure you plug it in all 3 places if you're going to check it. All right, thank you.